All right, Solomon. So I just wanted to go over the email system real fast so that you kind of know the organization that we follow in here. So this is the email where the CTM contracts is tied to. So every time you write a contract, it's going to send an email. Well, really, every time you sign a contract or anybody signs a contract, it's going to shoot an email. So when you create a contract and you sign it by me, it's going to send an email. This is signed by Dream Home Builders, Brian Evans. So I can see that you made an offer on this property. So when we get these emails, these CTM contracts emails, I check those and then I move them to offers made. And so the reason I do that is so I can log in or I can just go over here to this folder and I can see all the offers that you made for the day. So today, as of the 3rd, you made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 offers. August 1st looks like you made around 20, and then going on down the line, uh, July 31st, we can see all the offers that you made and so on. So I can keep going through and just seeing all the offers that you've made. We can also do a quick search for a certain property and go right to that contract if we need to be. Um, Now, when somebody comes in here and signs, like a seller signs this contract, we'll also get an email from CTM that will say that the contract's been signed or the agent signed it, and you're going to see that moving forward. But as we get signed signature, when we just make the offers just up at here, when we're actually getting traction on a property, so somebody's signing it, I actually create a folder. So when we put properties under contract, we create a folder for it, and then we start dumping those emails in here to follow through on that transaction. That's less of you than me, but I just want you to know what this is. So when we get a property under contract, I'll most likely create a folder, and we'll be tracking that property through and through. And these are the ones that you get paid bonuses on. So not this one specifically. This is not one that you made an offer on. This is actually one that another assistant made an offer on, and so that person's going to get paid a bonus on this one if they work out. If they don't work out, I may just ship this property over to you and pay you the bonus. They seem to have dropped off the face of the planet last week, so I'm not sure what happened to them. But anyways, um, so as we put properties into contracts, we'll create folders for those, okay? And then when we're done with the property, we'll just delete that. When we're done, closed it, and everybody's paid, then we'll just delete this folder. So here's the last step. So here's probably one of the most important things is to make sure that we're responding to these agents. Now, we'll both jump in here and do this. So when you send out offers and you get a lot of these generic, most of the responses that we're going to send are very generic, and you can do those. So that's some of the guesswork or some of the work that you can take off my plate. When you start reading through these, you can see, okay, cookie had received, thank you. So I would just respond with something like, where's my response button here? Oh, okay, so I want to reply. I just want to say, thanks, let us know if we can put something together. Thanks, Brian. Okay, and then we'll send it. And then from there, I've already responded to her, so I'll just move that to responded offers and so on. So we'll go through that. So I'll just read hers. Thanks for sending. I have several interested parties, so I'm going to pass. So they're not going to take our offer. So just put in here, okay, thank you. Let me know if something changes. Let me know if something changes. Brian. So send it. And we want to respond to every one of these because a lot of times that a lot, oops, that was one that we already did, so let's get rid of that. So a lot of times these contracts actually fall apart. So they'll put it on a contract with somebody else, and then that contract doesn't work. Like it doesn't work out for them, so that it goes back on the market. If we've been responding to these people, following it, especially ones we really like, I follow up on them throughout for the next week or so just to see if that contract's fallen out. So lots of follow-up is what we're doing here. So ones that we really, really like, we can continue to follow up. Like, hey, is that contract still working out? Is it working out? And then if this starts to go sideways, we have a really good shot at getting it because we've been doing a lot of follow-up. So I'm going to do a few more responses here. So you see kind of generally, like if they're just saying no thank you, not a good offer, if they even if they're rude and they're like let's see if we can find a rude one. We'll find rude ones all the time. See, yeah, here's one. Okay, so this Joseph, sometimes these agents are just rude. Yes, I have received your ridiculous offer. Yeah, it's okay. Let's still respond to them. Let's still be nice. Be like, okay, sorry for the low offer. Let us know if something changes. Right. And so why do I do that? Because so many times I've had agents say really rude things like, you don't know what you're doing, terrible offer, go piss off, whatever. And I'll just send something back pretty professional, like, okay, I'm sorry, it didn't work for your sellers. Let us know if something changes. And I'll send that, right? And I've had those agents like a week later come back and be like, well, this sounds like the sellers now want to take your offer. That's only because I was being nice to them. If they were treating everybody really poorly and we're the only ones that responded back nicely, we have a better chance of getting that property. It's not personal. It's not personal. This is this business. And I don't take it personal, and neither should you. It's just a business. We're just making a business offer. And I get mad agents all the time that call me up and chew me up and down. And I just tell them that, like, hey, this is not personal for me. I'm an investor. This is just business. If you don't like the offer, that's okay. It doesn't work for everybody. So just know that we're going to get a lot of negative feedback. It happens. But go ahead and respond. And then once you responded, get rid of it. So that way we keep this really nice and clean. Here's another one. In your dreams, please don't waste your time. Okay. Okay. All right. No problem. So I'm just going to reply. Okay. Sorry, it won't work. Let me know if something changes. Brian. See, that's all we're doing. And then we've already responded, so we don't need to respond to them again. So we just move it on over. Here's a couple right here that I missed. So we'll just click on these CTM contracts, and we'll just move those over to offers made. So you want to make sure you're moving those over because then you're getting credit for that for the day. Because that's what I'm looking at. I'm logging in. I'm taking a look at how many offers you're making for the day, and that's how I'm going to track that. So, okay, so we're just responding. Okay, so accepted a high cash offer. Okay, oh, I saw a standard response that looked really good. Let's get rid of this. Thank you for letting us know. And then that makes it even simpler. And offers. That's response. Okay. So, anyways, I'm just going to go through these and try to clean this up. Anything generic, like how to respond, like I just been responding to a lot of the piss offs. No, we already got a different offer. We're just responding with, okay, thank you. Let us know if something changes. If you come across an email where it sounds like somebody's really interested in an offer, that's when I'm going to be more engaged in that conversation than you will be. But feel free, if you come across an email where they sound like they are really interested, get a hold of me. If it's something that's a property you really like, you think we're going to make money on it, like this right here, I bought that and sold that in the same day. Well, I bought it, put in a contract, and I resold that contract on the same day. Those are the type of deals we're looking for. So, and those are the ones that you're going to get your bonuses on, and the bonuses is where you're going to make really good money. So, anyways, so I'm going to go through. I'm going to finish cleaning this up. You can jump in here and go through these emails as well. I'll probably shoot a couple videos on responding to these emails so you get a general feel for it. But for the most part, I would like you to respond to the regular emails like, we already got an offer, or, thank you, we'll submit to the sellers. There's just certain ways I want you to respond to those, and I'll teach you as this goes along. So, but if there's something that looks good, like, hey, we need to see a proof of funds, or, hey, I think the sellers are going to take your offer, have you seen the property? Those type of questions. That's when I'm going to get involved. And then if I'm not involved, get me involved. Definitely call me. You can message me through Skype, whatever. Get my attention to something that looks good. So, because we need to move quickly on these. When people are interested, we strike while the iron's hot, and those are the ones we can make money on. So I'm going to shoot this video over to you. So once you start playing in this email system, so you get familiar with it, it's really going to help you see everything kind of come full circle of what you're doing. And this is probably the most important part, is this following up and making sure we're staying in touch with these agents. Let them know that we're alive out here. So hopefully that helps. Chat with you soon.